Yo, YouTube, it's your boy Philo B. I am Philo, and I'm finally coming to you again with another NBA 2K21 player build. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and let's jump straight into the video. I know it's been about 2.5 weeks since I've recorded a video, but that's because I've been recording other stuff, and I'm trying to move away from just making build videos and get you guys in-game content, you know, at the park, Pro Am, Rec, the whole nine. So be on the lookout for that. So guys, I have a new subscriber, right? And he's been showing mad love on the videos, mad love in the comments, but he called me out and he told me that I'm being a little bit biased and I'm not showing the big man, preferably the power forward, enough love. And quite frankly, he's right. You know, you guys know I favor the guards, so I tend to lean more towards the guard build. But I made a promise to him, and I'm gonna make a promise to you guys that I will start making sure I show love across the board, starting with this video here. So the video I'm gonna be making for you guys is gonna be a rare build. The reason why I say it's a rare build is because this is a build that you honestly don't see ever. It floated around a little bit on 2K20, but as far as 2K21, I don't think I've seen this build yet. And once we get to the build name, I want you guys to let me know in the comments if you have seen this or not, but I'm pretty sure you haven't. So for the position, we're gonna go power forward. For the hand, we're gonna go left. For the jersey number, we're gonna go number 1. Alright, for the pie chart. The pie chart we're gonna use is the pie chart where you get a little bit more finishing than you do shooting, but it's almost half and half. For the physicals, we're gonna go with the most speed. And trust me, this is a build that I don't think anybody has seen running around 2K21 yet. Maybe you have, but I haven't so far. For the close shot, we're gonna put up 61. The reason being, as you guys all know by now, close shot is a glitch anyway, so everyone's gonna make close shots regardless of what your attribute rating is on. We're gonna max out the driving layup, the driving dunk, and we're gonna max out the standing dunk. I know you guys don't see me do that often, but we're gonna do it this time. Gonna max out the mid-range, the three-pointer, and the free throw, and we're not gonna touch our post fade. As far as the playmaking, gonna max out the passing accuracy, the ball handling, but we're only gonna put our post moves up to about a 67. So far so good. Looking at that, you'll have 12 finishing, 13 shooting, 12 playmaking. Lastly, the defense. We're gonna max out defensive rebound, offensive rebound. For the block though, we're only gonna put that up to 45, and you'll see why in a minute. For the steal, we're gonna max that out. Gonna max out the lateral and the perimeter, and if you do that correctly, you'll have 12 finishing, 13 shooting, 12 playmaking, and 5 defensive. For the body type, we're gonna go burly, but I do have 2 body types for you. You can go built or burly, but I say you should go burly, and you'll see why in a minute. As far as the height, we're gonna drop the height down to 6'7". Now notice, by dropping that height down, your stats significantly increase. You get a 78 speed, 77 acceleration, 80 driving layup, 81 driving dunk, and look at your shot and your playmaking. It goes up a whole lot, and the defense isn't too bad on this build. As far as the weight, this is something that I really want you guys to look at, right? The first weight I'm gonna show you is this build at 201. I have 2 different weights for you, and the reason I say I have 2 different weights is because this build, I feel it's so rare in its name that it can be used in 2 different ways for 2 different types of players. And I'm gonna tell you guys and show you guys what I mean here in just a second once we get to the name. As far as the wingspan, we're gonna go 1 tick up at 85. So if you look at that, 82 driving layup, 82 driving dunk, 84 standing dunk. Now pause right there. Looking at that, once you hit 97 on this build, you off rip get pro contact dunks. Once you hit 98, you get elite contact dunks. But looking at that standing dunk being an 84 and that driving dunk being an 82, the second you make this build, you already have big man contact dunks unlocked. So once you see the takeovers this build has, the stats in the name, I promise you, guys are gonna be running around the side of the court trying to look at your 2K card before the game and after the game to see what you can do, because they're not gonna know how to defend you. Looking at the takeovers, these are all of the overpowered takeovers for offense. Any one of them's preference, but for me, I'm gonna go sharpshoot. And if you did that correctly, you have the rare build, and offensive oriented 4. Now I want you guys to think. How many of these do you see running around 2K21? Look at the name, think about the stats, and think about the takeover. Guys are not going to know how to defend you. And if you look, Jason Tatum and Zion Williamson, I'm pointing them out because Jason Tatum, we can see him as an offensive-oriented 4, but everyone seems to get it stuck in their mind that, oh, Zion really can't shoot. Oh, Zion can only dunk. Oh, Zion can only defend and dunk. But this build right here is showing you that there's more to his package. Now, moving back to the weight, and I'm going to show you guys why I chose 2 different weights. The reason why I chose 2 different weights is because if you look at those stats, right? Take a look at those stats at this wingspan, right? This build honestly can be ran at the 1 spot, the 2 spot, and the 3 spot if you know what you're doing. And this build can guard the 1, 2, and 3 if you know what you're doing, right? But for my guys that say, hey, I only want to spot up, or I only want to defend the big man, or I only want to defend positions 3, 4, and 5, that's why I said I had the second weight for you guys, because my second weight for my guys that feel like they only want to spot up, they want to defend the bigger guys, we're going to put that at about 255 pounds, right? And like I said, takeovers, same thing, it's strictly preference. And I'm going forward just to show you guys, if you go to 255, you still have the name offensive oriented 4, right? So like I said, the sweet spot's on the weight. It's going to be 255 or 201, because I feel like that weight will dictate the way this player is for you. So, hey, if you go 201, you can really be the secondary ball handler or even primary if you need to. If you go 255, you can get down there with your bigs, you can help them out, and in some cases you can actually take over and be the big, because as we're starting to see, the big man position is starting to drop to 6'9", 6'8", and sometimes even 6'7". So let's move on to the badges with this build. And I'm telling you guys, I saw this a few times floating around on 2K20. I have a buddy named KKTM13. You guys might see him in some of my videos. I suggested a build to him and he tweaked it a little bit, and he came out with this build last year. And last year the build was much better. As you guys know, they've nerfed the builds heavily, but he was rocking with this build, and this was a really good build. And I have no doubt in my mind that this build will be good for you guys. So looking at the badge setup, you only get Hall of Fame finishing, but you do get 13 gold shooting badges, so that should still come through. I always tell you guys, badges are strictly preference. So for me, I might run my setup as Hall of Fame contact, just because I'm a contact finisher fanboy. Go gold fancy footwork, I'll go silver relentless, and then I will use my last 3 on slithery. Or you can even stick that on acrobat, but I really feel like I don't need acrobat. Moving on to the shooting. Gotta go range. These are things that I've learned from playing the game. Gotta go hot zone. I love to keep flexible release in my back pocket, but if you're gonna be a corner shooter with this, you just want to spot up on the corner, we want to keep ourselves a little bit of corner. So I'll drop flexible release to silver, go gold corner, and then I will drop catch and shoot to about silver. Once again, this is all preference. It's whatever you like. As far as this, I'm gonna go gold quick first step. I'm gonna troll and put on unpluckable just because I really don't want to get poked too much. Troll and put on tight handles, because hey, there should be a reason why you can't get ankle breakers. I have a buddy that doesn't run ankle breaker, and he tends to get ankle breakers, so you really don't even need that badge at this point. And then I'm gonna put my last 3 on break starter, because off the rebound I want to be able to get it and send it up court and control the game from each aspect, you know. So if I'm going with the 201 weight and I'm running as secondary ball handler, primary ball handler, or I'm running the 255 weight and I'm running as a big. Lastly, the defense. I know it's just 5 defensive badges, but trust me, 5 to get you done. You can put clamps on them. The build doesn't really necessarily need clamps, but you can put clamps on them. You can go silver clamps, maybe gold intimidator, or you can just switch it around and you can go silver intimidator and then stick your lapsing on rebound chaser. All of that is strictly preference. Like I said, this is a really rare build. I haven't seen this too many times running around the park. If you have, be sure to let me know in the comment section. If you guys like these types of rare builds, types of power forward builds, and you want me to work on the big man more, as I told you guys I would, be sure to let me know. Let me know what you guys want to see next. It's your boy Philo B, and I'm out. Peace.